Yes, it's finally here. I'm excited because it's very rare that we get a chance to compare two licensed brick-built sets that are models of essentially the same thing. Both sets are official F1 collaborations and are very near in scale. But despite their visual similarities, one of them is almost twice as expensive as the other. Is this one really twice as good? Let's find out in this LEGO vs Alternative Bricks review, Formula 1 Speed Champion Edition. We will discuss and contrast their differences in terms of build experience, quality, and overall value. Oh, and if you find yourself wanting any or both of these sets, I left links in the description of where you can find them. And here are our entries. Rolling in first is LEGO set number 77243, the Oracle Red Bull Racing RB20 F1 race car. It comes with 251 pieces and a driver minifig. And here comes the Alt brand challenger, the Rastar brand RB19 Formula 1 race car. It comes with 333 pieces. It however does not come with a driver or any sort of minifig. Will the original leave the alternative eating dust, or will Rastar pull ahead of everyone's expectations? First, let's compare their build experiences. LEGO's user manual is beautiful with this top-down photo of the set. There are also a couple of nice photos here inside where they have the brick-built set side by side with the real thing. The top speed of the actual vehicle is 372 km per hour, wow, that's fast, while the brick-built version has a top speed of 4 meters per second. I wonder how they measured that. A quick note, this Red Bull set is labeled 18+, not because it is more difficult to build than other Speed Champion sets, but because LEGO uses this to avoid associating with more quote-unquote mature brands like energy drinks. The instructions direct you to build the minifigure first, then you build the car from the middle chassis outwards. The experience was enjoyable and reminded me of why I love building bricks in the first place. It was well-paced and the numbered bags were incredibly easy to work with. The Rastar manual was also beautiful and the steps were easy to follow. Some parts of the build were admittedly less fun than others, and here lies the difference between LEGO and alternative bricks. Alt brands tend to be a less consistent experience, but they tend to be more rewarding in other aspects which we will talk about later. Both sets have a ton of stickers, but that's just F1 car liveries for you. Rastar has slightly more stickers and some were impossibly small and therefore more fiddly to attach. Both sets also have printed segments. More on that in the quality section of this review. An often overlooked aspect of accessibility is the ability to zoom in or enlarge a particular step. Now, doing this with a paper manual may look stupid, but it also doesn't work. Which is why the LEGO Builders app is a big step towards more accessible brick building. I'm hoping alternative brands take notice. It looked like a close fight. Both didn't come with part separators and they had a similar amount of stickers. They were both pretty accessible builds even for a disabled brick builder like me. Except for the finicky tail fin of the Rastar, that was not fun. I'm giving this first round to LEGO for a strong showing when it comes to accessibility. The larger stickers and build techniques that hold together better really gave it an advantage. The Builders app then sealed the deal. Winner of this round, LEGO. Welcome to the Design Quality round. These two sets are technically based on different versions of the F1 car, RB19 and RB20 respectively, but for the purpose of this video they are similar enough to compare. Both are amazingly detailed interpretations of the original vehicles. The Rastar RB19 is a little wider and longer than the LEGO, being that this is a 1:24 scale set. The RB20 is more in scale with the rest of the Speed Champions line. The sticker quality is roughly the same, but the pad print quality on the LEGO is better. The shaping of the LEGO is a little wider here in the center, and I think it's because it's shorter, like it was squeezed together lengthwise and it bulged in the middle. They took different approaches to the front of the vehicle. LEGO looks more polished with the use of nice slow pieces, while the other set opted for a more brick-built aesthetic with these stacked plates. A pretty big difference is the width of this central part. The Rastar is significantly wider. The front suspensions are also very different. LEGO opted to use what looks like a new piece to connect the body to the wheel. The Rastar went with a brick-built approach. I think this one comes down to personal preference. The halos on both use a rigid hose piece which looks fine. I prefer the plain black hose though, as the sticker here has already started to peel off. It would be cool if they start printing on these pieces. The side mirrors are also different with a custom piece for the RB19 and plain black spoons on the RB20. LEGO gave us a cool minifig driver, while the Rastar one did not come with any figures. Though it's worth noting that you can always add your own driver figure in here. It's a tight fit but it will work. It seems that LEGO hasn't licensed any specific drivers, but the racing suit feels accurate enough. They didn't cover it with tiny brand logos, which is probably for the best. The helmet is amazing, I love it. The red visor is part of it so you won't accidentally lose it like you would for two-part helmets. Those are easy to misplace, ask me how I know. This part here behind the driver looks completely different from each other. I think I prefer the Lego here with wider shaping here in the back. The rear wings show the difference in approach further. Lego opted for a single piece and a large sticker while Rastar is a little more brick built. The side shows some differences in the shaping. And now it's time to talk about the wheels. For some people, this is a make or break detail, and I am glad to report that the rear wheels are now larger than the front set of wheels. The tire itself seems to be made of the same material as the earlier F1 Speed Champ McLaren. They are super stiff. The Rastar wheels, on the other hand, are in my opinion superior. It's soft and rubbery and feels more grippy. But both of them roll nice and easy right off my turntable. This design quality category looked like it could go either way with both cars having good and bad aspects, but I think the only fair judgment here is a tie. Lego is still ahead by securing the accessibility win, and now they are tied for quality. Can they bring it home with the third category? Now we come to my favorite part, the value comparison. The Lego RB20 has an SRP of $26.99, meanwhile the Rastar RB19 goes for $19.99 on Amazon. And I know where you can get it for even cheaper, links in description. Here in the Philippines, you can get the Lego for 2,000 pesos or roughly $34.68. In the Rastar one for as low as 900 pesos or $15. That is less than half of the Lego F1 car. Granted, the Rastar does not come with a minifig, but if you are not a minifig collector or you don't mind not having this driver minifig, then it's a completely valid way of getting a nice Formula 1 car for display or play. They are both licensed sets, so I find it hard to justify the name brand's pricing. Considering that the cheaper alternative is actually a little larger and comes with more pieces. Our winner in this round is Rastar Bricks. And here are the final scores. Again, if you want to buy this Lego or Rastar sets, there are links in the description, and there is a special link for the Rastar one with an exclusive community discount. You will likely get this set for even cheaper than what I got it for. Here's a quick story for you. Did you know that I had to stop scoring my Lego reviews back in the day? Because it was just gonna be 5 stars all the time except for the value score, which is fair enough. In my opinion, sometimes their prices can be a little too high. And just to say it out loud for posterity, I did email my local Lego company to see if they were willing to work with me, and I never heard back from them. I wasn't even asking for free Lego sets. I was asking if I could buy some sets a few days in advance so I can, produce a review and release it the same day as the set. But no dice. So I looked into alternative sets and never looked back. I still review original Legos from time to time, like today. I would love to buy the whole F1 line and take a picture with the entire lineup, but they are just too expensive for me right now. So enjoy this Photoshop picture of me with the entire collection. Thank you so much for watching this Lego review and listening to my little rant here. I know this live action section will kill my video retention here at the end, but I know that some of you will watch my videos to completion, so thank you so much. If you're curious about alternative Lego compatible sets, then good for you. I build and review alt Lego sets every week. Don't forget to subscribe and check out this playlist of alternative Lego cars. See you in my next video.